So Claressa Shields knows how to stay on the blogs. I'll give her that. You know, it seems like every week there's something with her, you know, whether it's negative or positive. So there was a story going around earlier this week that allegedly Claressa Shields ran up on Remy Ma. Now, this is why I never posted about it, because even in the comments, people were saying like, oh, this is old, but everybody was running with it, even to the point where DJ Academics reposted this video of Claressa Shields saying that she ran up on someone or she like beat up someone. So I'm gonna show you guys this clip, and then I'm gonna get into Remy Ma's response, because Remy Ma's, you know, she's been relatively silent ever since she spoke out. She said what she had to say on her live, but this is what Claressa.
You don't even know what smoke is, baby. I'm from Flint. I'm from Flint, baby. Quit playing with me. I ran up on that hoe. Quit playing. So I ran up on her. She want to talk all that shit. Fight me. I wanted to see what it was like with that face-to-face confrontation, because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. You wanna do this? You wanna do all that tweeting, baby? I'm about this. You right. We do just need to fight. We do. Yes, we do. Yes. Come to 54 so I can show you what's up. Huh? Quit playing with me. No, because it get like that. I ain't even mean to put my hands on that girl. Lord, I have to catch myself. But she started putting her hand in my face. Girl. Huh. You done met your match. You met your match. You met your match and you're mad. You're mad that you met your match. And that's okay. Because I'm going to give you what you want every time. Now what? Fight hype, now what? Now what? What you gonna do? I'll put my hands on you. I'll put my hands on you and you ain't do nothing.
Alright, so you guys saw that. So in response, Remy Ma said, imagine the F that. She's definitely not talking about...
Alright, so you guys saw that. So in response, Remy Ma said, imagine the fleck that. She's not talking about me because, yeah. And we all know what Remy Ma does if she's losing a fight, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to do it 7 years again. But anyway, she's saying that Claressa can't touch her, you know. So yeah, Claressa also has been in the blogs earlier this week when she said that Papoose locked everything. He locked her. He unlocked everything, my bad. He unlocked her heart. He unlocked her kitty and everything. So this is what she had to say. People were like cringe. So someone said, a man who learned your body's a dangerous thing. And Claressa said, man, Papoose, he unlocked my heart. He unlocked my kitty. And they were like, oh, I know he has you screaming. I was like, oh, whoa, too much information. But I think maybe that is the case with Claressa. Maybe that's why she's like online arguing and going so hard for Papoose. Maybe, you know, she's dematized, as the girls call it. Who knows? But then, okay, so this is what I want to get at. This is the latest. I don't think I've even seen anyone post about this. So the other day on the Jasmine brand, B. Simone, you guys know her, I guess, motivational speaker, but to me, she is cringe. To me, B. Simone is more cringe than Claressa Shields, so maybe they should probably do a podcast together. But yeah, anyway, let me stop being shady. B. Simone was saying how she wants a man. She loves men, and I agree. I love men. I need a man for everything too. Not everything, but some things, men, you know, hey, we all love a good man, right? But yeah, so Simone didn't have to make it so cringe, but she was saying how she wanted a man and stuff. So Claressa reposted this, and I'll get into what she had to say, but this is what Simone had to say first.
You need a man if you want to have children, if you want to have a family, if you want to be a wife. Are you women that's like, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man? Yes, you do. For something, for that masculine energy, for that love, for that companionship, for that romantic partner, I need a man. I will never say I don't need a man. I might not need a man for financial help, but at this point, I need that too. Come on, nigga. I want a man, and I definitely know that I want to do it that way before I even think about children. I want my husband, y'all. I want my person. And in this season, God is preparing me for all things, not just being a wife, not just being a better CEO, but healing my childhood wounds, healing trauma, facing different uncomfortable conversations, scenarios, things that I would have never dealt with years ago. I would have just ran the opposite way. It's like, no, now I'm going to sit in that and heal that and fix it and face it so that I can be a healthy wife. I can be a healthy mom. I can be a healthy leader, a healthy CEO, a healthy business owner, a healthy billionaire.
All right, so you guys heard that. Well, Claressa Shields reposted this video and she said, "B Simone, you're right. I need Pap for literally everything," with some laughing emojis. Now, like I said, there might be a little codependency there. I remember when Remy Ma first exposed their text messages where she was saying like he needs to fall asleep on the phone with her and he needs to like spend time with her and give her flowers and all this stuff. And a lot of people are like, yeah, it seems like Papoose might have a problem if the relationship ends, and Claressa Shields might literally like lose it or be like super heartbroken because she's attached to this guy. It seems like you need him for everything. It's a little much. Like, you should be able to do some stuff without him. Like, but yeah, you know, we all want a man. Like I said, I'm not one of those women who say like, I don't need no man for nothing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I love men myself, you know. I'm not even, if you guys notice on my channel, I don't just like bash black men all day and stuff. I love black men, you know. So it's not like I said, I understand what she's saying. She just has to make everything a little cringy. And I just feel like being Simone is cringy in itself. Like, she's always like doing too much with the baby. And I'm pretty sure the baby probably entertains her, but it's always like her throwing herself at him. But anyway, so that's besides the point. I also didn't talk about the situation with Claressa Shields and Laila Ali. It looks like Claressa Shields says that Laila Ali turned down the $15 million that Claressa says she's scared of. So it was a TMZ article. All right, so it said, Claressa Shields says ducking me, Muhammad Ali would never. Claressa Shields and Laila Ali haven't been booked despite big interest in the scrap, and there's a reason why. The quote says, the retired boxing star is scared. TMZ Sports caught up with 30-year-old Shields in Los Angeles on Thursday as she arrived at lunch with her boyfriend, rapper Papoose. When we asked about the status of the Ali fight, she said Laila and her representatives have told us no. Like, the answer is no. She doesn't want to fight, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm not upset. I mean, I wouldn't fight me either. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she's scared. I'm moving on. I thought that she was about all that talk. She wanted 15 million. I went and got 15 million, and now she's backpedaling. So, you know, congratulations to her on whatever she's doing, but I'm moving on with my career. Last month, Ayla said Claressa would have to come up with a boatload of money if she wanted the retired boxing star to come back and scrap, something she told us she's done. But alas, still no fighting. Claressa says she knows why. Laila is scared to fight me, and I will be scared to fight me too. I get it. Shields also pointed to a change in women's boxing where the best fight the best. Look no further than the Katie Taylor-Amanda Serrano trilogy. We're in a generation now where women fight each other. We don't duck each other. And back in Ayla's generation, that's all it was. So it is what it is. We asked Claressa if Ayla's behavior has caused her to lose respect for the boxer, and she said yes. And Shields even evoked her rival's late great father. Absolutely. Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never. If you called out Muhammad Ali, he was coming to check you up, and he was coming to lay hands on you. Maybe she doesn't have that in her genes. Wow. So yeah, that is what Claressa Shields had to say. So this is the clip that TMZ had regarding when Papoose outs Remy Ali.
But the fact that you mentioned my children, I'm not letting that ride. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Clarissa went on a Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This is what aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. How did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes. My attorney, she want to fabricate these stories talking about not retaining an attorney. The last time I spoke to Rem, we said, listen. I said, listen. I spoke to my attorney. Saturday is the day that her schedule allows for me to come in. I had been interviewing different attorneys trying to pick the right one. I wanted to get a civilized divorce where we don't have to do none of this clown shit. She never wanted to do that. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. She has been behaving in a very, should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous? She has been behaving in a very not too respectful way. And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody. And people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, you know, they know the truth. You can't keep your legs closed, Rem. That's one of the main problems with you. I could sit up here and run through your body count, but that's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not here to tear you down and I'm not here to disrespect you. What goes on with these celebrities is they like when y'all come on their page and y'all like their posts. They like when y'all spend y'all money on their concerts, on their music. They like when y'all make them rich. So y'all become fans and y'all follow the journey of these celebrities for years and years and years, right? As y'all follow the journey of these celebrities, you basically become a part of their life, because you've been following them for 10 years, 15 years sometimes. You've been a fan of a celebrity or artist. But soon as something happens, the first thing they say to the fans is, you don't know me, right? Soon as something get out there bad that they don't want you to know about, the first thing they say is, oh, you don't know my life? Yes, they do. They know you y'all know us very well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't allow none of these celebrities to fool you. When you hear a rumor that comes out, it's true. We are human, just like y'all, the audience, the supporters, the fans. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. You ever notice I never erased nothing on my page? All you gotta do is scroll down. The same page that she utilized today to lie for an hour straight and tell all these fabricated stories, the same page I created. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. She wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth. And with me saying that, I want to say this to y'all. Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work. When I was younger, I used to be able to write rhymes in my head, create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that. As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her. I just wanted to see her win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pep behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. First and foremost, very bipolar, very delusional. This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live. You'll be sitting there like, huh? She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Now, I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you. I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all, 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up. The whole rapper pop up.
All right, so you guys heard that. So now sources are saying that Remy Ma will be down to fight Clarissa Shields. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. Okay, bye.